figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. Here's Sapahi. Off target with his 3. Pass to Diaz. Latrey. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Larkin. Baseline J on the way. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Diaz. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Biberovic. Here's the screen. Here's Sapahi. And that one's on target from the wing. Here's Diaz. Down low, here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And this is what the coaches want to see more of from Willie, attacking the rim with big-time attitude.
Here's Larkin. Şengün inside. Hernan Gomez covering, and he gets it to go.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
Şengün against Hernan Gomez. And stolen by Şengün. Out to the right wing. Here's Larkin. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Here's Abrinas. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Korkmaz. Fires for 3. And Garuba pulls it down. Here's Abrinas. 8 points his last outing. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, a nice shot by Garuba.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Biberovic. Hernan Gomez covering.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And that does it for the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Rubio misses. Here's Larkin. Hernan Gomez covering. They set the pick. A shot. Larkin can't get it to go. Larkin's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Swiped it away. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Korkmaz. Banked in off the glass. Korkmaz has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Rubio. Scoreless thus far. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, the balance that Ricky Rubio has, even under duress, stays calm and finds a way to score it.
Pass to Larkin. Here's the teardrop. Rubio with the rebound. Larkin's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Hernan Gomez passes to Rubio. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rubio's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Here's Şengün. 11 points last game. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Biberovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Out to the right wing. Aldama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Biberovic. The layup off target.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Diaz. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Crafty move. And it's Şengün getting it to go.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Here's Abrinas. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. It's good. Diaz has got 4 this quarter. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Şengün. Here's Osman. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. That one good for 2. Here's Diaz. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
All right, let's switch it over. And that is it for half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Thing has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, the young Spaniard, Willie, a good finisher around the rim.
We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the 1 spot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Over Şengün. Shots good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Biberovic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Larkin. Aldama with the rebound. Larkin's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Aldama passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Sweet little floater. Diaz has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Şengün. Coming off a terrific season, 8th in field goal percentage, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just non-stop. Fade away. And that one comes up a bit short.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
He had a nice open look right there. 7 points in the game.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
So both teams making some changes here. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Korkmaz. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. Şengün with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that one's good. Biberovic.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Rubio looking it over. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. Kicks it out to Rubio. 4 on the shot clock. Hits the 3-point bomb. Rubio's got 8 points.
Well, you want to stay on balance and in control. Ricky Rubio, nice catch and shoot.
And here is Şengün. Pass to Larkin. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Larkin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Hernan Gomez against Şengün. Back to Hernan Gomez. Rubio outside. Hernan Gomez passes to Hernan Gomez. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Hernan Gomez has got 6 in the quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Hernan Gomez kicks to Rubio. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Şengün. Here's Sipahi. And the 3 ball is good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now, here's Rubio. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen. Here's the break. Ulabay. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. From outside the arc, Diaz, good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Biberovic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Abrinas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Biberovic. Fires from 14. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. To the inside. Here's Biberovic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter cast or anything more than that. Here's Abrinas, and it's in there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the wing. Here's Sipahi. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's a huge 3-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Abrinas the pass to Diaz. This one for 3. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Down low. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Abrinas kicks to Hernan Gomez. It's to Diaz. Here's Abrinas. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a three. No good on the shot.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
So it's the visitors now. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And the home team has possession.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really, and a
lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Risache. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Now here's Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Count it.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Chanchar. 4-3. Fournier with a rebound. Wembanyama against Doncic. Wembanyama, no good. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Gobert's checked in for Sarr. That one misses. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Back to Doncic. And he buries his first look.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Chanchar. Back to Doncic. Over Hayes. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Back to Hayes. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Doncic with the bucket.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Gobert. Here's Risache. From downtown. Doncic pulls down the board. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Chanchar. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Wembanyama. It's good from about 19 feet. Wembanyama's got 7. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Chanchar. From about 19. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Yep, that one goes. 9 points in the game.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Risache. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
On Thursday, they'll be facing Al Horford, and then on Sunday...
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He makes 1 or 2 that time. To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Here's Risache. Last game for him, he had 14. No good on the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
To the wing, right side. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Koulibaly on the wing, defended by Dragic. Pass to Rizachet. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Dragic. Fades and shoots. And that's off the glass and in. And that ties it up.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Now Batum. There's a minute 54 left in the half. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, good whistle there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he drops the first. He's off on the second. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Doncic. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
To the right side. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hayes has got 6.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Sarr from behind the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Doncic outside. From deep three-point land. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence. You know what?
And how about we move it on? And that's it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then it's Rizachet. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Risache. On the wing, Fournier. Beyond the arc. Hayes misses. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Doncic on the wing. Luka! Lethal!
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Pass to Sar. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Fournier with the bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. Second, Luka Doncic. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
Fournier covering. Pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Risache. Back to Hayes. That's tipped. Hayes against Doncic. No good on the triple.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Risache. Back to Hayes. Yep, that one's good. Hayes has got 8.
Really good passing wing. Risache isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
And here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Another miss by Doncic.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Fournier for 3. That shot missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
.56 seconds left in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Batum. Gobert with it. Shot clock at 5. Fournier with the bucket.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Back to Dragic. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Outside Koulibaly. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The 3-ball on target from range.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Bilal Koulibaly, and it's Rupert in at the point. Dragic with it. Guarded by Batum. with time running down on the shot clock. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Rupert. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Dragic outside. And there's the screen. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Jang gets the bucket. Jang's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Chanchar. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Here's Sarr.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Doncic against Hayes for 3. And it's Doncic missing.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
From 7. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Doncic with the bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, he nails it!
He has the talent of the greats. It's just, can he dominate late game like all the greats have? Wemby getting it done.
Now here's Doncic. Out left to the wing. Here's Chanchar. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Risache. Now here's Wembanyama. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Fires the 3. Laces one from 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And nails the tray.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown.
Through this very long season, GA, this is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Larkin. To the left wing. Korkmaz passes to Şengün. Pass to Biberovic. 5 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Kalathis. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Making shots against good defense, that's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
Now, here's Şengün. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Larkin. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Now, here's Şengün. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and here's the break. Stops, pops, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
Right wing. To the right side. Here's Larkin. Drops in the tray. Larkin's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Korkmaz. Larkin looking it over. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Papanikolaou. Giannis with it. Three-pointer. No good. Here's Larkin. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points his last outing. Spins. A second chance effort. And it's good off the glass.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Here's Larkin. Puts up a deep three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Now, Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos on the mark with the 15-footer. Here's Larkin. 12 points for him. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. That shot is off.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And Dorsey kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Dorsey. Out to the right wing. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Pass to Osman. Inside. Here's Larkin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 16.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
To the inside. Over to the left wing. Here's Kelly Zeikis. There's a screen. Puts up a deep three. And it's Osman with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Down low. Can't get it to fall. .40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Sapahi. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 34 seconds left in the first half. Giannis outside. Fires the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line. Yeah, they be.
Thank you for being with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. I think it's been terrific. 54% on the game. Screen by Şengün. No coverage that time. He's got 5.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Calathes. Misses the baby hook.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
For the lead. Count that one. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Giannis outside. There's a good screen. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Good.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Şengün. Averaging about 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, an up and down stretch for him right now, but don't worry, team. He'll be back out there and feasting in no time.
Here's Giannis. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Larkin. From about 16, that misses off the backboard.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Antetokounmpo, shot's good. Giannis has got 16.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
To the wing right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First one falls for him. That one is no good. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the right side. The 3 sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Pass to Larkin. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
With the shot, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Osman. And here is Şengün. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 3. And right after that. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Larkin, the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Osman. Pass to Korkmaz. To tie it up. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a tie ball game.
Pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tries a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Biberovic. They double-team Şengün. Pass to Larkin. To take the lead. And that one's good, Biberovic.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalathis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fades and shoots, and he nails that one right through the net.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Larkin, the pass to Şengün. Over to the wing. And Larkin now atop the key. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Şengün, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Larkin. Launches a 3. Nails the tray.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
And the free throw, no good. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
It's hauled in by Giannis. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Biberovic. Now, here's Şengün. Defense is right there. Larkin. Misses the three. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And that one's good, Biberovic.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up.
Shape our expectations for the playoffs. They stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're a legitimate threat, playing some great ball. Maybe not the favorites to win it all, but don't count them out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, Graham, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
And he makes it.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Down low. Here's Diaz. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Pass to Chanchar. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic outside. The three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Aldama outside. To the inside. Diaz. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Doncic outside. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Diaz. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Diaz has got 6.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
That one drops for him.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Chanchar. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Rubio. Defended by Dragic. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
With the fadeaway. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Now Rubio. Clock at 6. To the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Pass to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And the basket is good. Garuba's got 5 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Down low. It's stolen by Rubio. To the inside. From the low block. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. He takes it in. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Dragic. They need this. And he buries his first look.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The layup misses. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Outside Rubio. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
1:31 left in the first half. Pass to Chanchar. And here's Doncic. The 3 is up. Doncic delivers from range.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Aldama outside. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. He shoots. And he gets the jumper to drop.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Doncic outside. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Aldama. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Aldama's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They shoot again. Uses the glass to drop it in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. And he gets that one. Give him 8.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
So we conclude the first half. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks, let's kick. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the visiting team.
They're hitting at a high.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Pass to Chanchar. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Diaz. Give him 8 points now. Aldama outside. From 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Aldama's got 8.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. Every year, Aldama seems to gain more and more confidence shooting the ball.
Back to Doncic. Fires for three. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Here's Diaz. Offline with a three. Pass to Doncic. Takes a three. Again, Doncic missing. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Aldama. Here's Diaz. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hits the trifecta.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a look now at the top rookie rebounders in the NBA. Well, you look at Hernan Gomez, one of the game's elite rebounders, second in the league.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
Now here's Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has gotten his second bucket of the game. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Outside Rubio. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Puts up a three. Pure from three-point range. Rubio's got 5 points.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Chanchar. He's got 6. Tries it from 16. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 10. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Right wing. His first shot coming late. Dragic misses. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Fernandez. The three. The shot by Rubio, no good. Shooting great, 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Dragic outside. earns it as the shot clock ticks down.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Driving in. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Aldama, the pass to Diaz. .141 left in the fourth. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Can't hit from in close.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
From deep, here's Doncic. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
And here's Aldama. There's the three. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Inside. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And here's Doncic outside. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks, to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
The steal, and they go to the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Oh, the trifecta!
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. So it's the home team now. Pass to Chanchar. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visit.
one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Jokic, just 4 to shoot. Here's Milutinov. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the paint, here's Larkin. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They set the screen. To the middle, here's Jokic. Hits the jumper.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Pass to Biberovic. Here's Larkin. Hits it from three-point range. Larkin's got 5 minutes.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Inside. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Şengün. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. Here's Biberovic. Hits the outside fadeaway. And here's Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And both done. Bogdanovic hits from deep.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Larkin looking it over. Here's Biberovic. Second shot opportunity. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
They set the pick. Pass to Larkin. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Larkin's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Teodosic kicks to Bogdanovic. The dive for the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovic. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Şengün's checked in for Larkin. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Ulabai. Ready by Bogdanovic.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And Jovic gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
4 seconds left. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Back to Osman. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Jokic. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. With some arc. No good. Shot missing.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Pass to Teodosic. To the inside. Jokic a screen. For the 3. Doesn't go for him.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Osman. Open jump shot off the mark.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovic has got 10 points.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Here's Larkin. He has 7. Jokic defending. Pass to Larkin. Here's Sapahi. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Bogdanovic trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Fires from 18, and the first half is now in the books. Up by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey, folks, that's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the visiting team.
Hey, these guys are...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
To the paint, just his first attempt. Uses the glass to drop it in. Being a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Clock at 6. Down low. And stolen by Şengün. Finished off the break.
Selfless with the rock. Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Right side, Bogdanovic pulls up on the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Bogdanovic has got 15 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Jokic.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Here's Larkin. He's got 7. Stolen. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Milutinov. Can't connect from short range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Larkin. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Larkin. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Larkin. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Sapahi. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 7.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Taken away. Pass to Larkin. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Sapahi is covered by Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Larkin. It's good. This game is all even. Larkin's got 12 points in the game.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Bogdanovic wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 21 in the game.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Sapahi, and they pick up 2.
You know, with his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Back to Teodosic. Pulls it up. Can't nail the jumper. 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Here's Teodosic. The 3. No good that time.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And that one's good. Osman, neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through. And that one's good, Biberovic.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And here's Jokic outside. He can't get that one. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Biberovic. Screen by Şengün. And the shot goes in. Biberovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent. When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Here's Biberovic. 1:31 left in the fourth. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And it's Jokic missing. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Larkin in the corner. Pass to Biberovic. Cans the 12-footer. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Biberovic. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades back. It's hauled in by Jokic.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
From deep. They get it back. From deep three-point land. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. From past the arc, connects from downtown.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting into his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Off the inbound pass, offline. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
For coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Six on the shot clock. Jonchar passes to Doncic, pulls up, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. About a minute into this first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes both free throws. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
And Allie, thanks. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Now here's Doncic. He had 9 points in his last time out. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Back to Doncic. Tries it from the top of the key, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Kalathis. There's a screen. Antetokounmpo, left side. Nifty move. And Giannis with the dunk.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Over to the wing. Back to Doncic. This one for three. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Jonchar with the rebound. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Back to Doncic. They set a pick. 15 seconds left now in the first quarter. Three seconds left. And down it goes. 2 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Dorsey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Dragic. And the bucket is good. Dragic has got his first points of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Over to the left wing, out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Papanikolaou from 20 feet, and he hits the jump shot.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Dragic. To the paint. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. They set the pick. Takes it inside. Good work there as it goes.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
It's good. 1:44 left to play in the first half. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Pass to Chanchar. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And he lobs it up. The feed. The jam. Giannis.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Back to Doncic. 52 seconds left in the second. The shot won't fall. Gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. And here is Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. 12 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Chanchar. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You take a look at the visitors, right about where we left them at last check. They're solidly in that playoff picture.
It'll be interesting to see how their season.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the home team.
I've seen more stuff.
Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And the shot goes.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Misses from close range. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Pass to Chanchar. Back to Doncic for the tie. Doncic delivers from range.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Here's Calathes, and he banks in the layup. Calathes has got his first points of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Doncic passes to Chanchar. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he's going for the lob, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
For a guy his size, Giannis handles the rock very well, which makes him a nightmare for defenses.
And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 13 now.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Calathes. Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a bucket. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Off target from outside. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Chanchar. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. Hits both from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Calathes, defended by Dragic. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
To the middle. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked! To the left wing. Here's Chanchar. Drills it from deep. Chanchar's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Down low. Dragic outside. Charity stripe shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Pass to Kalaitzakis. On target from about 13 feet. Kalaitzakis has gotten his first basket of the night. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Chanchar. 3-pointer off the mark. Chanchar's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tight defense on him. Doncic pulls down the board. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. That one goes. Count it.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Doncic outside. Pass to Chanchar from outside the arc. The shot off that time.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. And he sinks it.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Chanchar. From outside, off the mark. And now we've got an intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Lets the three fly, and it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
Okay, see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Let's go with a 3. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
team still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the two-guard position. Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Ingles. Here's Exum. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Inside, Aldama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here. And that one misses. Green is checked in for Joe Ingles. And he sinks the second. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now, here's Exum, defended by Aldama. And here's Mills from the arc. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Giddey kicks to Exum. Shoots the three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Goes up. Here's Diaz. No good from outside. Exum deciding where to go with it. Now Giddey. Exum sets a screen for Green. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. Number 1, Josh Giddey.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Here's Diaz. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Mills. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Landale pass to Giddey. Buries the long-range jumper. Giddey's got 8 points.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
From the arc, Abrinas with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Giddey. No good off the back of the rim. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Abrinas kicks to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Abrinas. To the middle. Diaz, good. Diaz has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's the screen. Daniel from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Rubio. Hernan Gomez. That's beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They've got Ricky Rubio. And it's Garuba in at the center, locking down the middle. Simmons against Rubio. And here is Simmons. Ingles with a screen on Rubio. Clock at 4. Here's Simmons. Offline from the high post.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Well, Ben Simmons is a multiple-time All-Star, but Richard, it's been years since he has played at that level. We know about the injury history.
And I wish Ben nothing but the best. I'm rooting for him, but it's hard to talk about someone who doesn't consistently play the game, and the injuries have taken Ben out of that position.
To the inside, unloads. Yep, it counts.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rubio looking it over. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Simmons finds Giddey. Lobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. All alone. Aldama gets the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Green. A minute 50 left here in the second. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. A shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Aldama with the ball. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Green. Aldama passes to Hernan Gomez.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Giddey. Pass to Landale. Outside, Green for three. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Landale pass to Giddey. A 3-ball. Hits it from three-point range. Giddey's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. .11 seconds left now here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Fires away from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
And now let's take a moment. And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Exum kicks to Ingles. A miss that time would have put him up. Aldama with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Here's Diaz. 6 points for him. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Exum kicks to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Ingles with the screen for Giddey. And off the fryer, and in it goes. Giddey's got 15.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Now Aldama launches it. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Exum. And here is Giddey for the lead. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Back to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Giddey defending. Abrinas the pass to Aldama. Count that one. 5 points in the game. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Timeout.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. And you look at Hernan Gomez, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Count the basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
1:15 left to play in the third. 2 points. That one goes. Aldama's got 4 this quarter.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Outside, Simmons. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jock Landale. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Rubio against Simmons. Daniel from outside. And Garuba pulls it down. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And good that time.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Baines, and that comes off the assist by Exum. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Rubio outside. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Simmons. Jacks up a 3. Off target from downtown. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hitting a superb 63% from the field. We've got Santi Aldama, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Pass to Daniel. Takes it from 10, and that's off the glass and in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Rubio outside. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Aldama. Back to Hernan Gomez. Puts up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And the wide-open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Rubio against Simmons. Pulls from the top of the key. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." When they get it done, we'll see. Guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Aldama. Over Ingles. Here's Aldama. Here's Diaz. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Here's Giddey. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, and they take the lead. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here's Giddey, guarded closely. Ingles passes to Landale. The 3 from Mills. Good on the 3-point shot. Mills has got his first 3 points of the game. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
To Diaz. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. 59 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. On defense, the home team. The lead is 2. Here's Abrinas. Giddey defending. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Puts it up. Aldama with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Giddey. Here's the three. Bullseye!
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they need a three to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Mills. It falls! Oh, but hang on, guys. Hold everything. Review it. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.